We're here at the Religious Broadcasters Convention. Israel has typically here a very big presence. How come?
Well, we believe in the Christian community market, and we believe that they are strong and lovers of Israel, and we believe that we can join forces together and to do a lot of work for the sake of the State of Israel. So part of it is regarding the tourism issues, that actually we are very strong in the Christian market, trying to convince and to encourage them to come and visit the Holy Land.
Of Israel's tourism business, 2013 was a big year, wasn't it?
2013 was a very good year for us, and we believe that 2014 will be much better. We had in 2013 3.5 million tourists from all over the world, 700,000 from North America. So we are looking for 1 million tourists from North America in 2017. So it's a goal, it can be done, and I believe that the next years, if everything will be good, we will get to this point.
Of Israel's total annual tourist picture, what part do the Christians comprise?
Well, I can say that the Christians are about almost 55% of the tourism industry in Israel from North America. We see a lot of them coming from the south, of course, because that's the Bible Belt, but we have a lot of Christians that are coming from Los Angeles area and of course from Miami area as well.
How about New York? You didn't mention.
Well, New York, there are segments that are coming, but it's more, I can say that New York is more the main line. And you know that the main line are more politically oriented and less oriented to Israel. We trying to get to them and to let them to understand that there is balance and what's going on in the region. And you shouldn't look on tourism as a political issue, you should look on it as an economical tool that brings prosperity to both Palestinian and Israel.
Can Arabs come visit Israel?
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you are from countries that signed a peace agreement with Israel, like Egypt, Jordan, absolutely. Those that, like in Syria, Lebanon, that's a problem right now because you need a special visa. You can try and you can get a visa to come and visit Israel.
And if a Palestinian heritage Arab American wanted to go visit Palestine?
Well, first of all, if you hold the American passport, you don't need a visa. But when it comes, if you have an heritage or you are not first generation in the United States, then probably you will need a visa. If you are more than one generation, you probably don't need a visa. What I would suggest is to check in the nearest Israeli consulate in your area, and you'll get an answer if you need a visa or you can get only with your American passport.
If American tourists are going to Egypt, for instance, how easy would it be for them to extend to Israel?
Oh, it's very easy. It's very easy. There are a lot of tourists that are going to Egypt and cross actually the border and come over to Israel and continue the tour from Israel and flying out back home from Israel. So it's very easy to do it. You can come to Israel via transportation via the borders, or you can fly out of Cairo and arrive to Tel Aviv and leave Tel Aviv back home in the United States.
Recently in Sinai, South Korean tourists were in Egypt. They had problems with a terrorist attack on their bus in Egypt. How is it different? How is the security different when people come to visit Israel than Egypt?
Well, the security on both sides is very tight, but we have to understand that terrorism today is a global issue. It's not anymore only in Israel. It can happen everywhere, and in fact it happened in Egypt. It can happen in Europe. So I don't think that because of this attack you have to stop to go. You have to encourage more people to continue their lives as usual, and what's happened in Egypt could happen everywhere. Unfortunately, I think they had 17 casualties of Korean tourists, but I'm sure that the group that came over to Israel continued the tour as usual. And my condolences to the Korean family that been attacked in Egypt.
But is the reason that there are fewer terror attacks in Israel because security is tighter?
Well, I cannot deny that. It's part of our life. I think that we succeeded fighting the terrorism in a very good way, and that's what we see now, that terrorism is very low attacks on Israeli citizens or tourists in Israel. Unfortunately, it can happen anywhere in the world, and we are part today of the global world that's suffering from Al-Qaeda and other terrorist organizations that are trying to destroy the life of many people that didn't do anything bad to them.
When people come to visit, let's say someone comes on business to Israel, how long could they go on a tour to take an extra day, a couple of extra? How much time would you recommend for people to do tourism if they're coming on business?
Usually, if you come on business, you can do some tours in 2 days, on 1 day. Depends how much time you have. It could be only in Tel Aviv. It could be combination Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, Haifa. It really depends what you want to see and how much money you want to spend. But you can do daily tours that actually start early in the morning and end late at night, and you will see at least 3 cities in Israel. I would say you can see Jerusalem, the Dead Sea area, back to Tel Aviv, or you can do Tel Aviv, the Upper Galilee, Haifa, and come back to Tel Aviv. So it can be done. It's very tight, but I would prefer, if you have time, stay more days in Israel and enjoy your time in Israel.